Haven't seen you in a hot minute, kid. Have you lost some weight?
Executor, according to my calculations, you are 2 kilograms lighter than when you last met Mr. Franz. The weight loss is likely due to being overly busy. You should take care of yourself and get enough rest.
Little Mia is so concerned about you. You really should listen to her.
Franz?
I've heard about what's been going on with you. Let me reintroduce myself. I'm Franz, the liaison between Astra and Hykros, and an old friend of your parents.
My parents?
I'll fill you in when the time is right. Not now, though. We can sort through the past later. Right now, Dr. Claire is preparing for the awakening experiment. Grunt work? Classic Claire. Don't worry about it. Miss Yanuo and I will handle it. Just in case. She first tracked me down and filled me in on your situation. Then she got Claire on board with the experiment and did all the legwork. We gotta make sure to thank her properly later. Our initial assessment suggests that this coma was caused by Shirley's personality falling into a deep sleep. Since her personality is dormant, it is probably Nemesis who was implanted in Shirley by the Sage. That's causing all the chaos. We're not sure what she did to cause Gesthos and Tempos to crash. Same as before, kid. While Zeke is looking for Shirley, you'll be on guard to prevent any mishaps. Only by waking Shirley can we start tracking down Nemesis. So, are you ready? Zeke, you good? Claire specifically stressed this to me. While Shirley's asleep, the system will bring her mental world to life. A virtual reality crafted from her cherished memories. It's a sanctuary where she can relax completely. Typically, visitors don't upset that world, because they know who they are. But you... how well do you know Shirley? And yourself? It's hard to say. The most likely scenario is that Zeke's mental landscape will merge with Shirley's, creating utter chaos. A single misstep could lead to getting lost. Not only would that not help Shirley, but Zeke could end up losing himself too. I understand how you feel, kid, but their shared blood makes Zeke the best candidate. I trust that Shirley's brother won't let her down.
I got this.
You should head to the lab. Claire needs to tweak the equipment for you.
Okay.
I never thought I'd have to introduce myself again like this. Talk about a twist of fate. It's a long story. When I first met Zeke, he had just escaped with Shirley from the heirs of Ida, and was trying to make a life on Astra. He stood there, guarding little Shirley like a hawk, glaring at me with those fierce eyes, even though he was just a kid himself, barely over 10. Oh, those intense glares were something else. Yeah, he wanted nothing to do with Hykros, or the heirs of Ida ever again. In his eyes, both sides were the cause of his parents' tragedy. And as you know, over time, he let go of his hatred and obsession, focusing on creating a peaceful life for Shirley. That's the Zeke we both came to know. But now, he's lost himself, not even knowing what he used to live for. I blame it on my old age, getting all sentimental. Back to Shirley. You've probably already heard of the power struggles at headquarters. Those heartless dirtbags. I always hoped you'd stay as far away from them as possible. But given the current situation, we've got to stay proactive and not get manipulated by them. From what I've heard, some of them have already started pulling strings. Even if I knew, I'm not sure if I could do anything to stop it. What seems inevitable is that those people from headquarters want to take Shirley for research, to find clues to fix Gestos. Archon Elric and Miss Plotty from headquarters will let you know the details later. If Shirley ends up with them, it might not be the worst thing. But if there's no progress in fixing Gestos, and Shirley falls into those people's hands? Me? I'm just doing what needs to be done. Let's save our thanks till Shirley's awake, huh? You should head to the lab and get ready.
Is this Shirley's memories? I feel like I've been here before. No, I'm sure of it. This is our home.
Finally. Done. Ta-da! Introducing Shirley's special concoction. Orange soda made with iced orange juice and freshly squeezed lemon juice. Just you wait, Zeke. You're about to unlock a core memory. Better taste it first, just in case. Yikes! So sour. Sour overload. Kaboom! This has to work. If it doesn't, then it would definitely prove Zeke's taste buds are broken. Could Zeke actually be taste blind? He didn't even react to the super sour one before. But his cooking is delicious. If he really can't taste, how does he cook so well? Well, no matter. I'll just have him try it and see.
I think I do remember something sour.
So squishy! And kinda ugly, too. Is it a kitten or a bear? Did I mention before that I like baby bears? I just mentioned it casually. Didn't think he would remember. If only his crafting skills could rub off on his aesthetics. Lucky for me, Celine is the one who picks out my clothes. What to name you? What to name you? Ah! How about Zeke? Perfect! When I'm mad at him, I'll take it out on you. Sorry, Shirley. It's all my fault. But if Zeke finds out I named it Zeke... Ugh. Does that mean I'm getting a bear named Shirley for my next birthday? And then Mia the following year? I think there are plenty of other good names that would suit you.
Was this bear really ugly? I should take a look outside. Shirley? Did you sneak out again?
No, I didn't. Mia, you're supposed to be on my side. How could you rat me out? Mia did not.
A guilty conscience speaks first.
Zeke, you're bluffing.
Only someone feeling guilty would fall for that.
Zeke.
It wasn't completely a bluff, though. See? You've got evidence stuck to your back. This type of grass is only found outside the shelter. No need to tell you exactly where, right? You're too old to be rolling around in the grass like a little kid.
But lying in the sun felt so nice. I just got carried away.
Let's not make a habit of it. Go change and wash your hands. Dinner's ready. Shirley?
Zeke!
too risky.
We'll be fine.
I told you, it's dangerous out here.
I just wanted to help.
Help? You're only giving me more trouble.
But
There is no but. Go back immediately. Without my permission, you can't...
Even with your memory turned into a wasteland, you're still fixated on a chance for redemption. The opportunity to find truth lies in your own hands.
Just do it, Zeke.
In this situation, quibbling won't do any of us good. The Sage's plans are confidential. I'm just here to ensure they're carried out smoothly. Nemesis losing control is a problem for you, too. In that regard, we have a common interest, so I'll give you a hint on where to go next. You need to go to Gesthos, located in the Algorithm Arc at Hykros headquarters. I'm not obligated to answer your questions, kid. Evil? Ha! Don't get too ahead of yourself. You might not even have what it takes. Life is not limited to one form. That's all I have to say.
Where are you, kid? Archon Elric and Miss Plotty are here. Come back to the lab quickly. Don't keep them waiting.
Yes, I found Shirley, but she suddenly turned into Nemesis. Then the whole world started to collapse.
Oh? So you couldn't keep the heirs of Ida's creation under control and let it interact with Gesthos? Working with the heirs of Ida and causing this mess? I'll make sure you're held accountable. The report shows that when Gesthos and Tempos were working together to decipher the Dark Forms, a large amount of abnormal data was sent to the Gesthos network. Everything points to Shirley, or Nemesis, an angel of clemency. In other words, it's part of the Heirs of Ida's long-standing plot to sabotage Gesthos and destroy the Tower of Fantasy. We must understand her intentions, repair Gesthos, and stop the Heirs of Ida's next moves. I'm taking her back to headquarters, and that's an order.
What are you planning to do with Shirley?
We plan to start repairing the Gesthos network. The Gesthos network is the backbone of its operation, providing it with many functions. One key function is controlling and authorizing Omnium reactors. These functions come from the network's foundational layer. The authorizer uses a cybernetic link to connect with and edit this layer, which allows the Gesthos network to update and advance. Although we're not sure how, Nemesis has disrupted the logic of the foundational layer. We need to send a team into the network to assist with repairs.
Are you suggesting we go into the network, Miss Plotty?
The cybernetic link can exert significant mental strain on the connected individual. For safety, only those who pass a screening test are allowed to attempt the network connection. I've submitted your physical examination reports. If you meet the requirements, I'll let you know immediately. I'll assist you in repairing the network. Fixing Gesthos will disrupt Nemesis's plans, and she'll try to stop you. It's up to you how you want to deal with her, as long as it doesn't harm Hykros' interests.
I accept your terms, Executor.
The Gesthos network.
Do you have any advice, Mr. Franz?
I'm not an expert on Gesthos, so I don't have much advice to give. I've heard that the surface layer of the Gesthos network, where you might be going, is just a reflection of the foundational layer. If the foundational layer is in chaos, I wonder what that means for its reflection, the surface layer. They're, well, the same as always. Take care of yourselves.
If it helps save Shirley, it's all worth it.
We can't rush this. Until we get word from headquarters, we'll just have to wait.
But we can't just sit around. Mr. Franz, could you tell me more about Shirley and me? After the experiment, I've started to remember some things. Shirley's transformation, the last experiment here, and the time engine. Yes, Executor. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being there for Shirley, supporting and protecting her. I feel as a brother, but I'm thankful she had you by her side.
Zeke, stick with me, and we'll see if we can help you unlock more memories. Mia, you stay with the kid. You probably have your own leads to follow. Let's split up and share information. The more we know before heading to headquarters, the better.
For Shirley.
We will get her back.
Archon Elric, any update from Plotty? I'll do it. For Shirley's sake. I'll be right there.
Such a heavy burden falls on the Executor's shoulders.
Archon Elric? Zeke?
Verifying identity access level. Elric, access level 5. Zeke, access level under review. Review complete. Access level 4. The authorizer candidate. Access level under review. Review complete. Access level to be determined. Access granted. Proceed to High Cross headquarters. Algorithm ARC.
Are all these passageways part of the algorithm arc? There are other arcs? How's Gestos now?
What? What have you done to my sister?
Shirley.
Answer us. Is this how you're supposed to keep Shirley safe?
Please, calm down. Hykros has just taken her into custody for now. I assure you of her safety. My word is my bond.
I sincerely hope so.
All right, let's get straight to the point then. Executor, it's time to call you by your new title. The Authorizer Candidate.
Authorizer?
I found the title strange earlier. The Authorizer Candidate.
Yes, you've passed the screening. Your ability to adapt the system properties of the Gestos network and establish a cybernetic link with the network is not common. At least for now, considering various factors such as past experience, system compatibility, and personal traits, we believe you are the best candidate for this task. Since this mission is essentially a system modification, you have, in fact, already obtained the ability to manage Gestos as the Authorizer. Therefore, You have been given the title of Authorizer, even though you are currently still a candidate.
This doesn't sound like a simple position.
Naturally.
What do I need to do?
Currently, a large number of encoded computer viruses have appeared in the foundational layer of the Gesthos network. This has caused the system to fail in its duty as the control terminal for the Tower of Fantasy's Omnium reactors. Due to system anomalies, most external intervention methods have failed. Therefore, the only way is to upload your consciousness. This way, you can enter the physical world constructed by the system from the inside, identify the properties of the virus, and carry out system repairs.
An unknown encoded computer virus?
That's right. This type of encoded virus is unprecedented. The logs indicate that the timing of the malfunctions aligns with when Nemesis was inputting data into Gesthos through Tempos. We can conclude that it was Nemesis who invaded Gesthos and implanted the virus in the system. Perhaps Nemesis was a pawn that the Sage placed in Hykros. The Sage hopes to invade Gesthos through Nemesis, thereby controlling the Omnium reactor in the Tower of Fantasy and executing the Retrospect project. Nemesis had been lurking all along, waiting for the right moment to initiate the attack. Surprisingly, Hykros' previous inspections of her body failed to detect any danger, leading to a lapse in vigilance.
So, Nemesis had been lurking inside Shirley all this time.
That's why Hykros needs to take Nemesis into custody, to prevent further incidents. The worst-case scenario is this. The Shirley you've known all this while is just a disguise Nemesis put on by seizing Shirley's memories and personality, and the real Shirley might have been gone a long time ago.
Shirley? This can't... It just can't be.
I hope that that is not the case. The process of holding those responsible for the oversight accountable has already begun. However, the most important thing right now is to focus on fixing the damage that has already been done. We still don't know what Shirley did to the network. To this day, no one has been able to figure out why Shirley lost consciousness, and it's highly likely that it's related to the network's anomaly. Ultimately, saving Shirley and the investigation into the cause of the network anomaly for its restoration, these two objectives are essentially the same. In any case, on behalf of the Algorithm Arc, I sincerely thank you for participating in this operation. I will do my utmost to assist you in your task. It's time to head to the Consciousness Upload Center. I've prepared the Authorizer's terminal for you there. After the terminal verifies and activates your biometric features, it will assist you in your actions within the network, fully realizing your power as a Hykros Authorizer. Once all this is done, you can use the uploading device in the Consciousness Upload Center to go into the network's world.
PlayStation